Hello and welcome to our term project for CHM209. Today we are testing a research question: why does rum cake retain its flavor after baking? You see, although alcohol is often used in cooking, its recognizable taste often becomes almost undetectable in the final products. Whereas when we make rum cake, the flavor of the rum is still present, even after baking. But first, for contextual purposes, rum cake is a traditional dessert with roots in Caribbean culinary culture, where rum production has been central to the region's identity. Its characteristic flavor comes from the pre-soaked fruits that are then soaked in the rum itself. But first, let's talk about the relevant chemistry. Esters are a class of organic compound produced when a carboxylic acid and alcohol react together. In the context of rum cake, the esters naturally present in rum produced during fermentation and distillation are carried directly into the cake during baking and are essential to the dessert's distinct aroma and flavor profile. We hypothesized that the heat of baking a rum cake causes the evaporation of most of the ethanol involved, whilst retaining the less volatile esters responsible for rum flavor. If our hypothesis is correct, we expect a rum cake made with overproof rum to exhibit a stronger and fruitier taste than rum cake made with underproof rum, due to the higher concentration of fermentation-derived esters present in overproof rum, along with the higher concentration of alcohol.
Our materials consist of two identical traditional Afro-Caribbean black cake batters without rum added in yet, which serve as our experimental units. Once we've added the rum in, we will bake these identical batters in identical cake pans for the same amount of time, at the same heat, in the same location of the oven. We also have our two independent variables, our two different types of rum, which take the form of a 2-month pre-bake fruit soak where we have used existing stock. The only difference in these fruit soaks is the use of an overproof rum, about 70 to 80% alcohol by volume, which will be added to cake A, and the use of a standard underproof rum, about 37 to 43% alcohol by volume, which will be used in cake B. The differing rums were purposefully selected to be of comparable style and origin to ensure that the rum type is not an additional variable. In preparation, we have also preheated our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and greased our pans with the same type and amount of oil. As we've added in our variables, the amount of the different pre-baked fruit soaks to the batters, we are also stirring them in for the same amount of time and doing the same process for both cake batters. The cakes are going to bake for 15 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit and then 275 degrees Fahrenheit for about 1 to 1.5 hours. Once the cakes have baked, we are going to cool them under the same conditions and do the best part, a taste test. As we try both cakes, they'll be assessed on the following criteria: aroma, specifically the intensity and complexity of the smell; flavor, specifically sweetness, fruitiness, and rum character; and texture, specifically moisture and crumb density. And we will report these findings as we collect them. It's time for our cakes to go in the oven, and we'll see you soon. We've discovered that cake A, the overproof rum, has a stronger aroma, is noticeably fruitier and more caramelized with a heavier flavor profile, and cake B, with the underproof rum, has a milder aroma, is less fruity, and a lighter flavor overall. In conclusion, these results support our hypothesis. The overproof rum retained more flavor-active compounds, the esters and the congeners, after baking, leading to a stronger and more complex rum flavor. Thank you so much for watching!